G'day, people. Oh, how is everybody? Hopefully everybody is well. Artie from sunny Wollongong and Anthony from Wacky Toledo. I don't know what the weather's like. Didn't have a look at your forecast there. How are you, Anthony?
Hanging in there, hanging in.
Oh, that's cool. So we're back at my place. We are in my lounge room, which Anthony knows well because he's sat here many times. Actually, you sat over in, hang on, can't remember which seat you sat in.
I sat on the one couch.
Yeah, that's it, yeah. And Joyce was on the other. And Trixie was always by her side. The reason why I'm not in the training room, I'm here. I finally received my second box from Austria. I did get a haul. There were some things that I have shown and some things that I didn't. There were some things that Anthony have missed out on because I did more purchases without him.
You did a lot of purchases without me. You only did one purchase with me.
Yeah, I did. And I will be re-showing that because that's in the box too, because not everybody's seen them. I do have the crane, which has already been unpacked. Because I've been trying to play around with that with using the NCE controller, which is interesting. I'm going to say a quick hello to everybody here first, and then I'm going to get on with the show. I've got Steve. He's got the cookie. Buddy, if you hurry up, you'll get. You won't just get the cookie. You'll get a cheesecake. I bought a cheesecake here.
Oh. You just got to go collect it.
No, it's in the fridge. I already collected it. I think Joyce is the one that I got for Joyce for when she was here. So if Joyce, you're listening and you want to hurry up because nothing will be left over soon.
Wait, if it's one you got when Joyce was there, that means it's a year and several months old.
Ooh. No, I got a fresh one.
Because
that one didn't last. I had to go up there and pick up some fuses for my NCE controller because it blew last night, the fuse. No, it's nothing on the layout. I'm getting power surges here. It's from the fridge. So, Steve, g'day. Of course, I came second. So I get the second cookie. Tim, how are you? Hopefully you're well. Hot Dog Pilot Andy, g'day, buddy. Nice to see you in here. You're a great champ. Can't wait to see you stream tonight.
I might cookie after the show, but that's a different story.
Valley, g'day, buddy. Nice to see you in here as well. Situation Terrible Dirk. Okay, here, change your name from something. You look like Southern.
Yeah, Southern yeah, I can't remember. Southern Cross.
Yeah, that's right. Tom Armstrong, how are you, buddy? Nice to see you in here as well. Randall, g'day, buddy. Hopefully you're doing
Randall.
well.
A lot of people had live streams today, but I was occupied. And of course, a lot of our British friends are up at Getz. Andy, are you
I
doing
love-
gets tomorrow, by the way? Andy, are you going to do the Sunday gets, or was one day enough for you today?
Yeah, that was Southern Cross. So I am going to try to do this stream within the hour because today is I'm not religious, but in this thing to Australian, particularly racing fans, it is a holy day in Australia. Bathurst 1000 is on. It's not as good as the original, but still, it's Ford against the GMs now, where it used to be Ford against a Holden. To throw the spanner in the works, we've got a different brand of car in it. We've got one of the latest Toyota sports cars in it. Now, I believe they did have the Mercedes. Benz had one of their cars in the same class in it, but I'm going to try to finish it in the hour because that's when the show is on. And hopefully while the race is on, I'm going to try to put together the new big 3D printer that I bought, so I can start redoing the new station buildings and that for the station. Newland, how are you, buddy? Nice to see you. But yeah, I'm trying to get in with it within the hour today. So, but nothing better than to unpack what I've got. To get them out of sorted away, and I can get my lounge room back because it looks like. Hang on, let me just put a boot to the door because it's moving. Hang on. That's better. I had to put a boot to the door because it's swinging. It sounds like someone's knocking. Okay, so shall we start with the unboxing? One of the boxes is still hasn't been open, so everything's still be in bubble wrap. So we're not gonna. So that might take a little bit of time. Actually, there are some items in there that no one's seen. G'day, Tammy and Ray. How are you? Tammy, my condolences to you for the little one that you lost this week. I know it's hard. It's hard when you lose a pet that's part of the family. It is very, very hard to deal with, particularly when you had it for a lot of number of years. I have had to go through it with both Pixie and Randall. So yeah, it was my condolences to you. So anyway, so shall we get started?
Yep.
Ooh. Oh, there's a hole in the box. There's a hole in the box. Delilah. So
I don't even know where he pulled that out of from behind me.
So since I pulled it out behind me, so my buddy here might be having some stuff. Might have some.
All I'll say is I didn't even flinch. You just reached behind, yanked that out.
Yeah, in other words, people, he was enjoying what I was doing in silence.
No, I felt nothing.
You'd done nothing.
Clive, you and Al were last at the bar. You guys are getting weak. When we were there, everybody stayed. We were all kicked out. They had to escort us out 20 minutes after bar closed.
When you
needed the American there to inspire you all. Hi, Joe.
Now, yes, I did buy a lot of items, but with the fiasco that's going on at the moment with tariffs and whatnot, I could have brought it back in my suitcase, but I just made it easier to have it sent home. I got to have a big shout out and a thank you to Rainers in Austria. G'day, Joe. How are you? I've got to say a big thank you, big shout out for them for sending these parcels to me. Now, no, they didn't send it to me for free, so don't get me wrong. Don't get that. Think that they sent it for free. I still pay for the shipping, But what they did was, because I still had another month's worth or 3 weeks worth of traveling, if I would have sent the packages home, they would have been sitting at my front doorstep until I arrived home.
Right.
So I got them to send me the parcels after I arrived here at home. And to save on tariff costs at the border here, we made 2 deliveries, one at a time. So, yeah, we didn't have to pay some tariffs. So we worked it out pretty well. But a huge thank you and shout out to Rainers in Austria.
But they're awake and watching. Thank you.
Yeah, they'll be watching. Patrick, the young fella that helped me with this, he will be watching, or will watch a repeat. Now, I will be doing a video in the coming days or weeks, as soon as I get some time, because things gone hectic here at the moment, particularly since yesterday morning. I'm going to do a video on now. They really specialize in Austrian rolling stock and German, but particularly if you're after Austrian. They do have a large variety of stuff that's based in Tyrol, which is Innsbruck area and all around that state of Austria. So they're going to be my go-to place for the Austrian stuff that I'm after. G'day, Jones. Hopefully you're well. Monsville, how are you, buddy?
Hey, Monsville.
Go the car races. So yeah, I will say a good big thank you to them.
Watched your video, Monsville. Just didn't comment on it yet. There's a bunch of videos I've watched but haven't commented on today because I've been busy.
I just haven't had the time to do anything this week. It's just been crazy between life in general. So okay. So they gave me my love letter.
I was writing and doing voices and then editing Matt Clark videos.
So what have we got? We've got 1, 2.
And then Joyce and I went out to the shops.
Yeah. Okay, there's 2 engines in here. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, there's about 4 engines all in total, I think, in here. But we'll start with it. Okay. Now in this box, it's not just brand new stuff. There are some secondhand stuff that I showed that I actually purchased in Lynn's. Craig, CMD Models, took me out to a store that was closing down. It's something like what's that hobby shop in the US? Okay, that's engines.
All right, don't do a Heath. Just get the box open and get showing things.
Yeah, well, I'm not doing a Heath. Can't remember the shop.
So we saying Clive bought a lot?
Hobby something.
Hobby normal?
No, it's a big chain over there. Hobby Lobby, yeah, whatever you call it.
Oh, Hobby Lobby.
Yeah. But this store actually had a lot of train stuff, and I was able to buy the stuff on cheap. Oh, you're going already, Monsville? Oh, bugger. Info won't be going to flies. I may cut short 5.
Maybe cut short Munich. Yeah, Steve is going to Munich, so he asked me to give him some knowledge of shops in the area. I only know a couple of shops in Munich, and again, I tend to be limited because when I look for shops, I look to see if they have Märklin, if they're Märklin related, because there's a lot of hobby stores that don't do Märklin, but in Germany, most of them have Märklin.
But the hobby shop that I went to in Munich, which is at the station,
Right, Gleis 11.
Yeah, platform 11.
Right. Gleis 11, and it happens to be on Gleis 11. So Gleis 11 translates as platform 11. They're a real good shop, a little bit small, but very good. And they're mostly
it's not small
stuff. Pardon?
It's not small. It's actually quite big. They take up about 4 stores now.
Yeah, but they're actually narrow and long. And if you were to put that in a big square store, it might not be. But yeah, there used to be another train shop in the main part of the station, because there's a lot of people don't realize it, but in the back half of the train station, once you get through the waiting areas, there's a mall, a big mall back there that is easy to get lost to wander through, because you're not quite sure, wait, where did I go? Where did I come up? Where do I go down? And there was a Miraklin shop and another train shop in there. The Miraklin shop is closed, but Gleis 11 took over some of their stock in that. But anyhow, Gleis 11 in the Munich train station. And then there's
Munich station
there's a shop across the street outside the train station. Like if you're looking kind of, the train station kind of looks sort of southeast. So if you're looking west coming out of the train station, it's across the street to your left. You come out the front of the station, the train shop is across the street and back a ways on your left side. Or you come out the side of the station and across the street on the corner.
Yeah, I didn't see it. Munich station precinct is a huge mess at the moment, because they're actually revamping the station.
They all are. Stuttgart, Hamburg wasn't really going. Cologne was going through some construction. Stuttgart, when we were there in 2023, Freiburg area, Stuttgart. A lot of stations are going. They're all doing it because of the upgrading of the rail and lighting systems.
But bloody Google, I tell you what, that's a useless fucking app. I went to that, pardon the French, but I got real pissed off. Now, it sent me out in the street to get to this hobby shop that we were talking about that's on the platform. I didn't realize it was actually on the platform between 11 and 13, right, or 12 and 13. It had me walking the whole neighborhood, walk around in circles to come back to it. When I got to it, I'm going, I was just up at the end of this platform.
Yeah,
Why didn't it just send me down?
I don't know. From where you are, it might have been faster to go and take their one outside door. But yeah, when you're inside the station, because it's platform 11 is a short, you'd have to explain Munich and some other German train stations, where the long distance and the far regional lines are the main lines in the middle of the hall. And then on each wing of the hall, you got to walk out a ways. And then there are these shorter platforms, which are for the Munich area, Straßenbahn and commuter trains.
Yeah.
And it's down there. So you actually have to walk out platform 10. You go around this wall, and then you walk down that way a little bit, and then you cut right. Oh, there's platform 11. And then you walk all the way out platform 11, and then there's the shop.
Yeah, but I had to walk around the construction site.
Yeah, they threw you out.
You walk out the doorway now, and you come to the construction site.
No, just stay in the station.
Walk around it.
See, you needed
G'day, Les. How are you, buddy?
Ask me. Hey, it's Les. Hi, Les.
Yeah. Haven't seen you in a long time, buddy. Hopefully you're well. Just a head up.
I will say, I've never been. The only time Google Earth throws me off is that every now and then it will take 5 minutes to orient the direction I'm traveling. We'll start going it'll say go this way, we'll start going that way. Okay, that's the way. And I'm talking about, we orient the phone and it's like go this way, and then all of a sudden we start walking, the phone's like, oh wait, no, you're walking, go that way. And it can take up to 5 minutes sometimes when we're in Europe for it to orient itself correctly to where we're at.
That was the second time or third, I can't remember. But definitely second time that Google Maps has set me
Hi, Clive.
On a tiki tour. G'day, Clive. How are you, buddy? On a tiki tour. Because remember I was going to Lindenberg. You sent me to the wrong one.
Hmm.
No, you don't need a ticket. Steve,
Nowhere in
you
Germany. I
don't
mean,
need
there are
it.
some places. There are some places in England that charge you, like small stations that charge you money to go out on the platform. But nowhere in Germany do you have to pay to go out on the platforms. There's too many people there.
Yeah, I've been getting that too, Les. But just a quick heads up: if everything works out all right next few weeks, I shall be passing through. Okay, I'm going to pop in and say hello to you. All right.
All right, so let's go.
Yik yak. So I've got a Herpa DAF. This is one of the new highway DAFs. I got one of these. Actually, I got this one in Hamburg. When we were up at what's his name? Little Miniature Wonderland. But I did manage because I got some car carriers.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah. These cars I actually got from Reynolds are pretty good. Everybody's got to have a VW Beetle. So I've got an orange one.
You know, I don't have one.
Haven't you?
No, I don't have a VW. I've got tons of German cars, but I don't have a VW.
I've got the Audi. I mean, I got these for a very good price.
Yeah. Well, those were all the ones. Weren't most of those or all those from Miniature Wonderland?
No.
Oh, all right. Because Miniature Wonderland had a bunch of cars on sale. I bought a couple while I was there.
Yeah, they're around here somewhere.
Okay.
Now this one's a Opel Manta. Actually, our what were they? Tiranas were based at the same motor in the force of the motor. So I had that. That's another one of Raina's. He gave me a good price.
Known as the Buick Opel in the United States.
I got some figures from him as well.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, that's going to be good for my.
You got the mime that you can shoot.
Polizei. I got the Polizei.
Polizei.
We need to have a Polizei. What's that one? That's one's that's an Audi Q7.
Yeah,
you got to have a Polizei.
German police are Mercedes or Audis. In some areas, they're BMWs, but
this one's falling out of its spot. And this is I've got this car.
I should say it's mostly BMWs and Audis, occasionally Mercedes.
Hang on, let me. The little Fiat Bambi.
Oh wow!
My uncle. Actually, there's a funny story to one like this. I don't know if you remember when I was in Croatia and Rijeka, my uncle had one of them, and you see what the roads are like down there. They're very, very steep, and there were so many of us fat bastards in the car. That was me, there was Dad, Mum. Auntie, she was the skinniest out of all, actually, her and Mum and me. But my uncle and my dad, they were big. I mean, real big, bigger than what I am now. And he went up if you see those narrow streets, they were like this. That little car took us up. And they still had that netball motor inside the car. Here's another Audi I've got. This one's an AG. These ones I got from Reynolds.
Okay.
I end up. This is where it got to. I've been stripping the house looking for this. Polarity tester and whatnot for the layout. Now I got this from in Linz. From that hobby shop that was closed down. I think I paid like €2-3 for it.
I wanted to go over to Linz while we were in Salzburg, and it just didn't fit into our time schedule.
So I've got another one. Craig said I should get this.
Anschieben. Roof down.
Yep. So that's going to be going on the scenery. And you're stuck out. Yeah. But they were for what they were great. So here's another brand new carriage. It's a flat car that's going to go to my work train. I Pico one.
Pico.
Pico.
The German Pico, not the British Pico. P-E-C-O,
yeah,
Pico,
here's an old one.
P-I-K-O, Pico.
I basically bought this one for the flat car, but it comes with a helicopter.
Oh, cool. I like that one.
And that's in the old Roco box too. This one was in...
Sadly, the helicopter's sideways. That's not the way to travel it.
Yeah, no, these ones I've got... This one I actually got with Craig at the border. I can't remember the name of the place now. But these Pico flat cars, I got them for about €5. Brand new.
Wow.
I was going to leave that. Bubble wrap, anybody? Oh, and I did. Oh, there's one that fell out, but bubble wrap, and I've got a Land Rover.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it worked out well because some of these cars that
Yeah.
I've got were the ones that I saw getting loaded on the Uranus, that actually runs from Innsbruck to Hamburg.
Wait a minute. Did you just say you got that one from Uranus?
Yeah. That ran on the Uranus.
Oh, it ran on Uranus.
Yeah, exactly.
Good night, folks.
Uranus, I think that's pronounced. It's the one that's a sleeper plus car carrier that goes from Innsbruck to Hamburg. It's a local haul service, a lot slower than a night jet. And it does multiple stops, and you can actually have a whole heap of car carriers on it and the cars on it. But I had to laugh. One of the funniest things that I noticed with it, people that park their cars on the train put the car alarms on it. So as the train moves, me shutting it around, the alarm goes off.
Yeah, that Uranus runs on natural gas. I don't know.
Yeah,
That's hey, from Artie's, from Uranus, it's not natural gas.
It's contaminated.
Beer and beans induced. That's not natural.
Yeah. Oh man, I'll tell you what, they wrapped it up well. Thanks, Patrick. Because with the export rules out of Austria, which I wasn't aware of, they're not so strict in Germany. But when you send stuff out of Austria, you got to itemize everything that's in the box that you're sending before you can actually post it.
Well, same here in the United States. If I'm sending anything outside the United States, I have to itemize everything in it, what it's worth, how much metal is in it, et cetera, et cetera. It is a ticking time bomb, so it is on the 1 day guaranteed delivery.
Yeah. Yes. That's bad. Okay, right. No problem there. Now, there's a mixture in this wrapping. So these ones here, Anthony has seen.
Yep, I remember those.
That's a G88 Volvo. I've done a lot of driving on them around here.
That Tattling town.
And there's the other one with the old Scania, the one. Is that a 92? No, that's a 141 Scania. ASG, the company I used to work for. Have a contract with down in Sydney. A Swedish company. That's why I got these. I've got some more in the collection. They were actually known as European New York Taxi. And here's another one, which is just a flatbed. Actually, they did do a lot of stuff in Europe by rail, but some of the stuff went by ship, but 70% of their items went by air. So a lot of this stuff actually went by air, not by ship or road. Here's another one that I got quite cheaply in Linz. A boxcar Barn Express.
Ooh, that sounds cool, Les.
You'll make a nice little freight car, that one.
Yeah, that's a short one.
That one was only €8.
Mm-hmm.
I actually did my driving test on a G86. Les, if you remember the one that was at Wollongong Driving School, that's the one I actually did my driving test with. Yeah, you're not wrong, Todd. Don't worry. I'm already using a corner of this lounge room as temporary storage at the moment because I'm running out of room, particularly during construction. So I end up getting this one was actually new, 26 euros. I actually bought this near Linz, at the border. I can't think of the name of the place. This crate was here. So that's going to be part of the work train that with that crane that I bought when I was with Anthony and Joyce. I bought this one at the same shop, and now I did show this one in Innsbruck before I left. Now this one's going to be kit bashed. Sorry, Anthony, I know it's German, but I'm actually going to do what I'm doing with this one. I'm going to turn it into an OBB work. It's like a work train. It's a rescue train. When a train's broken down or derailed or whatnot, it goes out to do the recovery. And the old Inter. Yeah, they didn't have it when I went for mine. So now here's another one from Rainers. I've got 2 lots of these from Rainers to do the tank train.
All right,
so I can do the. This looks like it's got melted.
Oh gosh, don't put Rocco and melted in the same sentence.
No, just the package, not the carriage. But I've got 2 of these. So
it doesn't matter. It starts somewhere.
I know. But what I'm going to do, I've got 2 of these, and I've got 2 in DHL. Yeah, so do I. I do have some single actual ones too. But what I'm going to do, this is going to make up a train, and I'm going to weather this one and the DHL one. Just slightly weathered, not heavily weathered. Because a lot of stuff in Europe are reasonably clean. And Anthony might not love me anymore for this. But, oh no, he'd be okay with this. I've got the Night Jet River Rossi rail set. This one I got from Rainers. Yeah, I did get this is the same as what I got Anthony. I got Anthony 2 packs that I bootlegged over the border to him.
For which he was paid in Canada.
You did? Don't remember. Oh, man, this is heavy. I've got to go back and white lift.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, now the fun begins. I'm already seeing the bottom one, and that's where I'm jealous.
What?
The bottom one.
The bottom one?
Uh-huh.
What, the markless one?
Yeah, the one that won't work on your layout right now.
Yeah, because I haven't put the fuse in the transformer. Okay, now
you put any one of those cars on your layout and turn your layout on, and your layout's going to turn right back off the hard way.
I'm gonna have to prove you. I wish I could prove you wrong.
You're going to have to, you got to change out the wheel sets. You're going to have to put 2 real wheel sets on them.
I'm not changing no bloody wheel sets. Oh yeah, I'm not changing any wheel sets. I was guaranteed by Patrick it will work on my layout. All right, so now I believe this one I got from.
Do they have plastic wheels? Oh, well.
No, you had metal wheels when I looked at it. I believe this is the one I got from. This is the one that I bought with when I was with Anthony and Joyce in Hamburg before we spotted the crane. And I did see this train quite often.
Hey, JD.
I just wish I can get the matching cars to go with it, the ICE cars to go with it. I mean, the railjet cars. The winter service.
Mit der Bahn in den Winter.
Now, they do have... Now, this set does have a matching...
A translate says, take the train to winter. With the train to winter.
So they've actually got the dummy plug in there. They haven't got the light.
Yeah, any of their Taurus will have the dummy plug.
But you see the yellow one that I've got, the same as the one that you have.
Yeah.
See that one already had a plug on it.
It had the dummy plug on it?
It's not a dummy plug, it's a live plug.
Oh, right.
That one had a live plug on it.
Right, because that one, mine had the plug on it. Mine had the plug on it, but also came with a dummy plug.
So this one I bought with Anthony and Joyce. So that's another Taurus. That one's a 1116.
Yep. The most common one. You'll occasionally see 1016 and 1216, but
the 1016 and 1116, they're the most commons that you see on a passenger service. Then you got a 1216, which is the 4 doors. And majority of them actually got 4 panographs because they're the ones that go across.
Yeah.
My borders.
My Czech railjet is a 1216. And then my other 3 railjets are 1116, or my other 3 Taurus are 1116s, and then I've got 1 Taurus that is a 1016.
So there's the other tanker car set.
Yay!
Yeah, so there's 2 yellows. I did buy a 1216 from him, but that's on the layout at the moment. And I bought 2 1144s, which is already on the layout. The 1144s, you can say they were the prototypes or the first of the high-speed locomotives before the Tauruses came out. No, not showing that one yet. You can wait. They still running them, and they gradually... Oh, yeah, they're nice. Good. I haven't finished yet. There's still another box there. So, across. Now, this one here is what they use. I don't have to unwrap everything. You will see this run quite frequently on my layout, but that's one of the common shunting locos. So they have the diesel. They're like a gen set.
Metal edition.
Pardon?
The metal
edition. And I tell you what, I've got the other version. I've got the other model, which I can't get to at the moment because it's out of arm's reach and I'll be using. This model from Jagenberg is so amazing. The cab, the instrumentation, the dash, it lights up when it runs.
Yep.
The detail in these, and for the price of it, is just outstanding. I haven't had... I've got most of the shunters. I've only got one problem with one of their locomotives, but I think that's due to I don't, maybe in my track or whatnot, but apart from that, it doesn't. I'm going to show this one later. This one's going to be last. I'm going to make Anthony sweat it out.
Whatever.
Because that goes with something that's in the other box. More bubble wrap, people. Yes, it was. As I said, Steve, mind you, I did spend a lot of money at that shop. But I tell you what, it was really nice of them to be able to do this for me. Because it's a long way. So who did you...
So who did
I'm
you
not
do the
saying
Ned Kelly
nothing,
to
Les.
get this?
I am not saying nothing, Les. Okay.
No, Artie was throwing credit cards around like there was no tomorrow.
They weren't my credit cards.
I took him to a shop. I took him to a shop in Hamburg, and let's just say he spent the rest of the day whining at me about how heavy his bag was and why did I take him there. I took him to show him his first German model train shop. I didn't tell him to buy anything.
Yeah, but the thing is, when you take someone in the store that
I went there for me. I went there for me, didn't find what I was after. It was early in the trip. So even though there were things to tempt me, it was like, they're not specifically on my list right now. There are things I really thought I had a decent chance of finding, which for the most part didn't pan out. I didn't find them.
No, but I found things that I was always after here. That was like Les will know how the price.
The weird thing is, the last time I was in Austria, when we went to Innsbruck, like we hit the model train shops in Vienna and Salzburg. But when I went to Innsbruck in 2017 or 2019, when I was in Innsbruck, I wasn't really looking for model train shops over there.
Yeah. But when you go to Rainer's and two doors down, 3 doors from him, thank God that place was closed. That's all I can say. But they'd actually had the RC. They'd actually had, Les might like this one. They actually had RC trucks and machinery from small scale to large scale. I was just so lucky they went away for the holiday for that period that I was there. They were closed, where some places were closed for the summer break. Because I would have been coming home.
Yeah. A lot of these mom and pop shops, they close their stores while they go on vacations.
Yeah. Rainer's actually, now, if I remember rightly, you catch the number 3 tram from Innsbruck station. Just get on number 3, go for the Kentucky tour, take for the scenic route, and it actually brings you down to where they are. If you hit the sports stadium, you're gone too far. Just get off the tram and walk down the main strip. It's not hard to find. If you get on the tram,
I roughly know where it is. The thing is, when I went to Innsbruck, I just wasn't looking for model train shops, but I knew it was there because
I could only just see from my hotel room. So here's the DHL one. Looks like this one's gone through the walls, but there's the DHL ones. And
there's the DHL ones. Yeah, I like those.
Now I paid, I think, 40 or 50 euros for that, which is, say, $80, $90 Australian. Now, our hobby shop that we have here, he was selling these for 250.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like these too. G'day, Bernard. How are you? I haven't seen you in a while. So I got it. They had 2 sets of these, so I said, why not get them? Well, DHL, this is the thing. DHL is what ASG could have been. ASG did actually have their own railway carriages too. But DHL is actually also part of the German Postal Service.
Yep. It's owned. Well, yeah, it's owned by Deutsche Post.
It's supposed to have two sets. Where's the other one? Oh, okay.
Come on, you run out of time already.
Pardon?
Yeah, I said you run out of time. Let's go.
Yep. Then we got another 1116. Oh. I didn't know I got this. Hang on. Oh, okay.
Bought so much stuff you forgot what you bought. Now, see, I remember because you sent me a picture of that. Look what I got, because I've got that, but by I got a Miraklin one.
Yeah, this is a 1116 in the red. So
yep,
this pretty much makes my. This is going on the layout tonight. If I'm late, Andy, it's because I'm calibrating this. The red one I've got for the passenger service, but it can be used on freight as well.
Yeah, the tourists are multi-purpose.
This one here.
Come on.
Another 1116. I can't remember what this one is. Oh, this is the Roto edition.
Yep, I remember that one. Yeah, that's a sharp one. You got that one. I got a my friend Jim from Hover Motion got that one, and then a guy I know in Germany got that one. They're very pretty. I was tempted to get one and then said no.
But wait, there's more. I'm not going to take this out of the box.
Artie's hoping to end his stream right on the hour so he can watch it too.
Yeah, okay. I'm not going to take this out of the box, but what this one is a telescopic crane.
Oh, there you go.
I finally got it. Now, my hobby shop here, when he had this, wanted nearly $3,000 for this. But I got it for a good price. It wasn't a ship, it was the plane. Yeah, that's going to team up with the other one. Reiko doesn't make these anymore, so, and they're not a bad crane. One empty box. Box number 2. Okay, this engine's not in the box. This one's stuck in the layout. So there's the other Jagerberger diesel that I've got. They are phasing these ones out because they're having a lot of problems in real life. But this is the one that I saw.
For the Hunter's Village.
These are the ones that this is the one that actually has not the cab's dash light up. All right, box number 2. I'm not going to lift this one because it's bit
Steve
awkward.
PSAP wants to know if the crane is a working crane.
Yes, it is a working crane, and it travels by itself too. It's a motorized crane. I will have it on the layout eventually. Now, as you all know, someone keeps removing, saying he's reclaiming the Austrian carriages that they're his. Well, bugger you, I bought 3, okay? These are mine. They're going to have my name on it.
Just like his underwear.
Yes. These are actually, there's 3 second-class ones here. These are actually going to be weathered. I know you shouldn't weather, but these 3 here, I'm going to try and imitate the ones that I saw every day in Austria, in Innsbruck. And they were really rough looking. So I've got There's the other DHL set. Yeah, they were cool. He showed me the how it functions. There's the car carrier that's
I got plenty now. I don't need any more of yours.
Oh, yeah, that's why I
plenty
can't
of those Austrian coaches. I don't need any more.
That's why I can't run my grass service. But there's my passenger. There's my car carrier that goes for the passenger train.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Those
are, I like those. Those are something I might try to pick up in the long run.
And I tell you what, they go real. They've been going real quick. Now this one here is another one I got from Rainers. It's a night car set, and I think this is the one that you were considering, Anthony.
Is that the Acme?
And it's a night jet. It's an Acme.
Okay. Yeah.
Coyote Roadrunners brand, and it's got the stars on it.
Yep, Dirk recognized it. Yep, that's Acme.
Oop, that one just fell out and pulled to pieces. There you go. Yep.
Yep.
Where did that come off? Okay.
Yep.
But these ones did come through Innsbruck a lot, and sadly, most of these ones came out in the early hours of the morning, from between 3 and 6 a.m. And a lot of them were down through to Zurich and Paris. So I got one set of that very nice models, Anthony. Yeah, they are very nice. So that's got that'll make a night service. The only set that I do need to grab a hold of that went through Innsbruck is the daylight twist cars. She's not going to need a lounge room. Okay. I've got two sets of coal hoppers from Rayco. So they'll make a nice little coal train, gravel train. They're actually multi-use at the moment. I need some freight cars. Because my layout is restricted to have, when you have too many big cars, the train looks short. So I got a set of 2, 4, 6, 8 car Rayco set of 4-wheelers. Have a rake of these and the train looks long. It creates an illusion. Oh, everyone does love coal trains. Exactly that. Everyone does.
Yeah, I gotta get some ore hoppers. I just want some air.
Oh, look, Bernard, yeah, we've been having issues with planes, with disasters here at the moment. I've actually lost a colleague, a flying colleague here yesterday morning. We still don't know what happened. I got some little fuel tankers, 4-wheeler fuel tankers. That's going to be part of refueling engine facilities and whatnot. What else have I got? Yeah, I showed the Ford. That's going to be painted up in one of the company colours I had on one of mine. It's an LNT. It wasn't a bad truck for its price. I use the other one.
4-wheel wagon. Off the top of my head, I don't recall seeing 4-wheel wagons. Oh, that's cool. I like that. That's a
yes,
Schuko.
They are.
That's Miracle right there.
But you know where I got this from?
Where'd you get that?
This is the one I bought up at Hamburg at Miniature Wonderland.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
It's hard to remember all of them. I remember a couple of things, but
okay.
See, when I first started going to Miniature Wonderland, they had a real hobby store. You could go in and buy Fowler buildings. You could you could buy the locomotives and rolling stock, and now it's a gift shop. They got rid of to make room for everything else they built. They took out the hobby store. But the first 3-4 times I went to Miniature Wonderland, they had an actual model train shop in there too. It's another Jägenderfer collection.
Now this is the night jet with the stars on it. This one's a 1216. That's a 1216. Yeah. The one that Anthony's got, is yours got the stars on it?
Oh yeah, yeah. But mine is now the Rocco. Mine is the Rocco because my Jägenderfer came dead on arrival. And it's the third Jägenderfer collection locomotive I bought, and the second one that went back.
Yeah. Okay. So
I personally will not buy Jägenderfer collection anymore. At least locomotives. I'll buy coaches, but not.
So far, I had them running. So far, I had them running on a layout with no problem. But we'll see how these go now. For the big finale, we still haven't got the. They've already started. Bugger. All right, they started early.
3.5 minutes. Let's go. Chop, chop.
The bastards will start early, so I missed out the start, so it doesn't matter. They'll show the repeats. The Tyrolean, a limited edition.
Oh, that's a sharp livery.
Yeah. Now, this is exclusive from Rainers. If you want to get it, I will have this running on the layout next time. But it got matching carriages to go with it too. So that's the locomotive. Runs beautifully. And Power of Innsbruck. This one's they're limited run of 300. This one's 114. That one's a 2-rail. They've got them both in 2-rail and 3-rail. And yeah, it is nice. I mean, I will have it out of the box later. And the Markland set that Anthony's oohing about is the matching cars that go with it. And it's got all the major cities. It's got Wien, Bergenswert, Ice. Well, basically, it's got all the main cities of Austria.
Okay, all right. So that, if you look there on the box, it says DC Axles. So somebody, they ordered that kit and then switched it to DC because they probably had people that wanted it to go with the Acme DC or the Jägenderfer collection DC locomotive. So that is an aftermarket redo. So yeah, so you'll be fine with that because the store bought it and then changed out the wheels. Sort of like back in the 60s and 70s, you could order a car and then the dealer would switch out the motor for you.
Yeah, let me redo that again. They actually redid the wheels for me.
Yep.
Okay, great. So that is the car to go with it. Makes a nice freight train to go with it. Yeah, I think it's a nice collection. And shit, I'm running out of room now. Now, on top of that, I've got another Pico, and that's been running pretty good too. I've got another one of these, which are very common.
They were 44s, yeah.
Yeah, I got that one. That was the only one in Uber there. And there was another one that was in the old color scheme that goes with my Maria Teresa set that I've got.
Mm-hmm.
But here, now I need another house to store everything in. So that was basically my haul that I've done in Austria. So I pretty much got everything except for what have I got now on pre-order? What have I got? I've got the DWG on pre-order. The tricks I've got to chase up to see what's going on with the TGV. The TGV should have been here, so I'm going to be. I'll be shaking his cage this week, because it's BS. I mean, I bought that April this year, and I'm still waiting for it. And it's not enough's enough of the bullshit.
Yeah.
Now I do have a Tyrolean two sets of Tyrolean trains coming. They're Jagenbergers, so you know those 3-car sets that I have there. I can't remember the class. They were 40. I might get this wrong. The 47, 46 class EMUs. I've got the 4-car sets that ran out of Innsbruck. One were actually local express, and the other one that started from Innsbruck, went to Lindau in Germany, which also worked as part. Joyce, which worked as part of the S-Bahn. But it's what else? And the railjet, the Roco railjets. I think that's going to be pretty much it now, because as Anthony knows, I'm running out of space, and
you ran out of space a long time ago, unless you just give up the couches, the kitchen table, and.
Well, as I said, at the moment, I've got 3 boxes out here, and plus some of these, right? Because I'm working on the table, I don't want to get wrecked.
I suppose something you could do is move your couch and love seat about a foot off the wall, and then put some just bookcase shelving behind you and stack them all in there.
Remember Pixie's Corner?
Yeah.
Yeah, look at it. I've got boxes there already.
Right. Well, I'm saying to display them, you can put some bookcases up there, some El Cheapo standard. Look, in America, they sell for like $30.
You know how big my lounge room is. It's not that big. So it's only until, so now I really got to get in to my train room and finish the big section off, because a lot of this stuff will be living underneath the layout.
Yep.
I can't. There's a granny flat out there, Valley.
Well, you just gotta hope all those pretty trains.
The problem is, Tim, it was hard enough to get this couch in to this house.
That's what I'm saying.
Doors are figured. It wouldn't meet today's building code. So anyway, guys, I'm going to call it quits.
Hi, Brad. Just as we're getting out.
Pardon?
Brad just came in as you're wrapping up here.
Oh, g'day, Brad.
I've got a new train coming this week, but I don't know. Part of it's going to arrive Wednesday, and I don't know if the other part's going to arrive Thursday, Friday, or later, because the second half hasn't been mailed out yet. I'm hoping it goes out Monday, which means it should be here by Friday. I was hoping to run it on the live stream Friday, but it's probably not going to happen.
So it should have some of this. So it should actually have some of this stuff on the layout next week. And the week after that, I'm going to put a voting thing out there. If anybody wants me to do a live stream from the Sydney Motor Railway Show in exhibition in Sydney, which is the last train show of the year in Australia, but this is the big one in Sydney. It's our version of Amherst, but not as big as Amherst. It is a national part in RMA Association, the Sydney branch.
What? Something in Australia not bigger than everything in America? Shocked I am.
Yeah, so if you just want, I can do a live stream from there.
Train show? That's not a train show. This is a train show.
But it's actually held at a unique place. It is actually the Rosehill Racecourse where they have the horse races. So
I
if you
thought you were
still
going to say it was held at a bordello. Now that would be a hell of a train show.
no, that's on the other side of the horse field. We got everything in Sydney. You know that. We actually went past the bordello on the ferry. The one that I showed you, if you remember, Anthony, was on the left when we were on the ferry.
Right. But you were pointing out so many you used to visit. It was hard to keep track of them all. The Ishii Crash Train and Pulling Train Show. Oh, I'm sorry, kids.
Yeah. You had to do that with me. Lucky I saw it. Yeah. Lucky I didn't take a mouthful.
One day I'll catch you and get it coming through your nose. Then I will succeed and retire.
Yeah, I'm aware of you now. So, so next weekend I'll be in my train room, and the weekend after that, we're going to the train show in Sydney. I might have Richard again with me because he hasn't been to a train show for a while. They get boring when you've got the same layouts all the time, so hopefully something new. Anthony, Thank you very much. Everybody join Andy's stream later. In about 10 hours' time. So everybody sleep up and go to the show. Now I've got to clean all this mess up. So until then, have fun, stay safe.
Ciao.
Bye till then.
Bye-bye.
Go forwards.